Identify yourself.
Charlie, do you read me? Charlie Pizer, come in, Charlie.
Before Star Wars, Disney's The Black Hole explored deep space with groundbreaking effects and a chilling existential narrative, redefining family cinema with its blend of spectacle and dread. But beneath its iconic, almost gothic space opera exterior, The Black Hole harbors secrets even more astounding than its visual grandeur. What if I told you that this seemingly straightforward tale of a rescue mission gone awry was a battleground for real-life cinematic innovation, shocking narrative choices, and a production fraught with behind-the-scenes drama? Get ready, because the true story behind this cult classic is far wilder and much more complex than you ever imagined. Today, we're peeling back the layers of The Black Hole 1979 to uncover 20 mind-blowing facts that will completely change how you view this unforgettable piece of cinematic history.
A whole storm of them, Captain.
1. Disney's first PG gamble. That iconic, ominous title looming over the cosmic abyss was Disney's audacious statement. The Black Hole was the studio's very first film to receive a PG rating, a groundbreaking move that shattered decades of family-friendly tradition. This wasn't just a slight bump in content. It signaled a bold new era for the studio, eager to compete with the darker, more mature sci-fi blockbusters dominating the late 70s. Executives debated intensely over this decision, recognizing the risk of alienating their core audience, but ultimately believing the film's scope and themes necessitated a more adult classification. It paved the way for future Disney films to explore more complex narratives. 2. Lost in space, lost in budget. The opulent grandeur of the Cygnus and the sheer scale of The Black Hole came at a price. The Black Hole was Disney's most expensive film to date, with a budget estimated at $20 million, a staggering sum for 1979. This massive investment was poured into pioneering visual effects, elaborate sets, and cutting-edge miniature work, all designed to transport audiences to the edge of the universe. The financial gamble caused significant internal pressure, with executives constantly scrutinizing expenditures, knowing the studio's future could hinge on its success or failure at the box office. Every single cent was visible on screen. 3. A sci-fi horror pivot. Early scripts for The Black Hole were far more aligned with traditional family adventure. However, the success of films like Alien and Star Wars prompted a dramatic tonal shift during development. The filmmakers actively embraced a darker, more philosophical, and even genuinely terrifying approach, injecting elements of gothic horror and existential dread. This pivot wasn't arbitrary. It was a conscious decision to tap into the burgeoning market for serious, adult-oriented science fiction, allowing the film to explore themes of madness, technology run amok, and the unknown with a chilling intensity rarely seen in Disney productions. 4. Vincent. A literal voice of reason. The charming, witty robot Vincent became an instant fan favorite, but his distinctive, articulate voice almost didn't happen.
Identify yourself.
A wolf remains a wolf, even if it has not eaten your sheep.
Correct, Vincent.
Originally, Vincent was conceived with a much more simplistic, almost childlike vocalization, fitting a stereotypical cute robot trope. However, director Gary Nelson and screenwriter Jerry Day pushed for a more sophisticated, intellectually capable voice, ultimately casting Roddy McDowall. This decision elevated Vincent beyond mere comic relief, transforming him into a genuine moral compass and a vital counterpoint to the more menacing mechanical inhabitants of the Cygnus. His intelligence grounds the fantastical narrative. 5. Maximilian the Silent Terror. The towering, red-armored robot Maximilian is one of cinema's most terrifying mechanical villains, made even more chilling by his complete silence. This was a deliberate choice by the filmmakers, who understood that an articulate villain, or even one with growls, might lessen his impact. His silent, implacable presence, combined with his brutal efficiency, creates a sense of primal dread. The absence of dialogue forces the audience to project their fears onto him, making him a truly alien and unstoppable force of destruction. He communicates only through actions, making his every move profoundly impactful. 6. Ernest Borgnine's unlikely role. Casting Ernest Borgnine as Harry Booth, the cynical journalist, was an inspired yet surprising choice. Known more for his tough guy, working-class roles, Borgnine brought a grounded realism and an underlying sense of desperation to a character who is often overlooked. His presence added a gravitas and relatability to the human crew amidst the sci-fi spectacle, making his character's ultimate fate all the more impactful. Borgnine's performance subtly captured the fear and moral ambiguity inherent in facing the unknown, making his desperation palpable and his eventual treachery understandable, if not forgivable. 7. The Black Hole's practical power. Long before CGI dominated visual effects, the titular black hole was a monumental achievement of practical effects. Filmed using sophisticated motion control cameras and meticulously crafted miniature sets, the swirling vortex was created by swirling metallic paints and liquids in a rotating tank, often with lights projected through them. This innovative technique, combined with multiple layers of optical compositing, gave the black hole its hypnotic, terrifying realism and depth. The illusion was so convincing that it remains one of the most iconic and visually enduring elements of the film, a testament to analog ingenuity. 8. Designing the Cygnus. The magnificent USS Cygnus, a Gothic cathedral in space, was designed by production designer Peter Ellenshaw, a veteran Disney artist. His vision blended classical architectural elements with futuristic technology, creating a unique and memorable aesthetic. Ellenshaw drew inspiration from European cathedrals, incorporating spires and intricate detailing that gave the ship a sense of grandeur and a slightly unsettling, almost haunted quality. This design choice powerfully underscores the character of Dr. Reinhardt and his distorted ambition, turning a scientific vessel into a monument to human hubris. 9. Robert Forster's leading man leap. Playing Captain Dan Holland was a significant career milestone for Robert Forster, who at the time was primarily known for supporting roles. The Black Hole offered him a rare opportunity to lead a major studio picture, showcasing his quiet intensity and commanding presence. Forster brought a grounded authority to the character, balancing heroics with a palpable sense of concern for his crew. His performance anchored the film's human element, providing a relatable perspective amidst the fantastical events and holding his own against a formidable ensemble cast. It was a pivotal moment in his career. 10. Anthony Perkins's religious undertones. Anthony Perkins, forever etched in cinematic history as Norman Bates, brought a chilling, almost fanatical intensity to Dr. Alex Durant. Perkins imbued the character with a quiet desperation, hinting at a man grappling with profound existential questions and a fragile belief system. His performance subtly suggests that Durant is not merely a scientist but a spiritual seeker, mesmerized by the black hole's ultimate mystery, making his descent into the unknown all the more poignant and disturbing. Perkins's unique ability to convey repressed turmoil added layers of complexity to the character. 11. An unsettling ending controversy. The film's notoriously ambiguous and surreal ending, depicting the crew's journey through the black hole and into an infernal angelic dimension, was a major point of contention. Disney executives were reportedly uncomfortable with its abstract, almost nightmarish quality, fearing it would confuse and perhaps even frighten younger audiences. Director Gary Nelson and the creative team fought hard to keep the ending, viewing it as crucial to the film's philosophical themes and unique identity. This bold, unsettling conclusion remains one of the most debated and iconic aspects of the entire movie, cementing its cult status. 12. The Legacy of Joseph Bottoms. As Lieutenant Charles Pizer, Joseph Bottoms delivered a solid performance as the stalwart, by-the-book second-in-command. Bottoms brought a calm competence and a strong moral compass to the character, serving as a reliable foil to the more volatile personalities on the Palomino. His understated heroism provided a reassuring presence in the face of cosmic terror, making him a relatable anchor for the audience. Although often overshadowed by the more eccentric characters, Pizer's consistent dedication to duty and his clear-headedness were essential to the crew's survival efforts and the narrative's integrity. 13. Unseen horror. Human drones. One of the most disturbing revelations in The Black Hole is the fate of the Cygnus crew. They have been turned into mindless, robed drones by Dr. Reinhardt. This chilling concept was even darker in early drafts, where the human faces behind the masks were more explicitly shown, revealing distorted, lobotomized countenances. The final film opts for a more subtle, yet still profoundly unsettling, implication, leaving the true horror to the audience's imagination. This visual ambiguity allows the horror to simmer, rather than explicitly show the gruesome details, making it more effective. 14. John Barry's iconic score. The film's haunting and majestic score, composed by the legendary John Barry, is a character in itself. Barry, renowned for his work on James Bond films, delivered a score that perfectly captured the film's blend of epic sci-fi adventure and gothic horror. His orchestral themes are simultaneously grand and deeply melancholic, underscoring the vast emptiness of space and the unsettling mysteries of the Cygnus. The music elevates the visual experience, adding layers of emotional depth and suspense, making the film's atmosphere truly unforgettable. It's a masterclass in cinematic scoring. 15. Miniature magic. The Cygnus flyby. The spectacular opening shot of the Palomino flying past the gargantuan Cygnus required an extraordinary amount of miniature work and camera trickery. The Cygnus model itself was massive, stretching over 12 feet long, meticulously detailed to convey its immense scale. This sequence involved complex motion control photography, carefully synchronized movements, and multiple passes to capture the ship's intricate design and create the illusion of effortless flight. The result is a truly iconic and breathtaking establishing shot that immediately immerses the viewer in the film's ambitious visual world. 16. From Pinocchio to Palomino. The Palomino, the sleek scout ship, bears a subtle design nod to Disney's animation heritage. Its smooth, almost organic lines and compact, functional aesthetic were a deliberate contrast to the gothic bulk of the Cygnus. Some designers even noted a distant, almost subconscious influence from early Disney concepts, focusing on clean, aerodynamic forms. This juxtaposition of the Palomino's pragmatic design against the Cygnus's ornate decay visually reinforces the clash between the optimistic pursuit of knowledge and the dark corruption of unchecked ambition. It's a symbolic visual choice. 17. The Zoot Suit Troopers. The masked humanoids serving Reinhardt are often affectionately, or derisively, referred to as Zoot Suit Troopers by fans due to their distinctive, somewhat baggy uniforms. This design choice was a practical one. The costumes needed to conceal the actors' faces and bodies completely while allowing for movement on set. However, the unique silhouette they create adds to the overall creepiness of the Cygnus and its inhabitants, making them both unsettlingly human and terrifyingly anonymous, a visual metaphor for the loss of individuality under Reinhardt's despotic command. 18. Gary Nelson's directorial vision. Gary Nelson, primarily known for television work, took on the daunting task of directing The Black Hole, his largest feature film to date. Nelson skillfully navigated the film's complex visual effects, massive sets, and challenging tonal shifts, striving to balance sci-fi spectacle with character-driven drama. His vision for a darker, more mature Disney film was instrumental in shaping the movie's unique identity and its enduring appeal. Despite the pressures of a major studio production, Nelson maintained a clear artistic direction, creating a visually distinct and thematically ambitious film. 19. Maximilian's real-life peril. The actor inside the bulky Maximilian suit, though uncredited, faced a truly challenging and uncomfortable experience. The heavy, restrictive costume, combined with limited visibility, made movement difficult and often dangerous on the elaborate Cygnus sets. Stunt coordinator Mickey Gilbert had to meticulously choreograph every scene, ensuring the actor's safety while maintaining Maximilian's imposing physical presence. This dedication to practical effects meant that every menacing step Maximilian took was the result of a performer's physical endurance and meticulous planning, adding to the robot's intimidating authenticity. 20. Dr. Reinhardt's literary roots. Dr. Hans Reinhardt, the film's enigmatic and tyrannical antagonist, draws clear inspiration from classic literary mad scientists like Captain Nemo and Dr. Frankenstein. His isolation, his obsession with knowledge, and his willingness to sacrifice humanity for his grand designs are direct echoes of these iconic figures. This deliberate literary lineage grounds Reinhardt in a tradition of complex, morally ambiguous villains, elevating him beyond a simple sci-fi antagonist. A cinematic marvel, Disney's The Black Hole was an audacious, dark, and dazzling sci-fi epic. Its PG rating, chilling practical effects, and profound cosmic questions challenged expectations and pushed boundaries, leaving an indelible mark on cinema. So, after uncovering these 20 mind-blowing facts, which revelation about the black hole surprised you the most? Was it Disney's bold PG gamble, the chilling practical effects, or the unsettling philosophical ending? Let us know in the comments below. If you loved this deep dive into a cult classic, don't let your curiosity fade into the void. Like this video, subscribe to our channel for more hidden histories of your favorite films, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another journey to the stars. Until next time, keep exploring.